Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. So remember when I did a video talking about how Epstein was protected by the government and the FBI because of all the people that are involved and all the things that was going on, the child trafficking and all that. Now, he got away with it for so long because of the rich and powerful people that were involved, and that the FBI knew about everything that he was doing for a long time. That's why he was protected until he wasn't protected, right? And it makes you wonder, man, who ratted him out? Who said that he was doing all the horrible things to those girls? And how did the dominoes fall for him getting arrested? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of sort of have like a little glimpse on who Epstein thinks or thought was the person who ratted him out. So if you're really interested and want to know, you should probably look up a guy named Michael Wolff. He's a biographer and author, and he was doing a biography on Jeffrey Epstein, and he was doing a lot of interviews of Jeffrey Epstein prior to him getting arrested. And just before he got arrested, he was interviewing him in Paris for his biography. And this is kind of what Epstein had said to Mr. Wolff while he was doing this biography. And I will quote this from him. And as far as the way he wrote it and some reportings that were done on his commentary. And it says, in Michael Wolff's reporting, including commentary around his books like Siege, he stated that Jeffrey Epstein believed that Donald J. Trump was the rat who informed law enforcement, specifically the FBI, about Epstein's activities with underage girls on his properties and his island. According to Wolff, Epstein directly communicated that he suspected Donald Trump of tipping off authorities, which led to Epstein's legal troubles. No shit. Wolff has discussed his extensive interviews with Epstein, and on several occasions, including podcast appearances, he has reiterated that Epstein believed that Trump used his knowledge of the illicit activities happening at Epstein's residence to leverage against Epstein, including showing Wolff compromising photographs of Trump with underage girls around Epstein's pool. Wolff further claims that these accounts and photos were likely confiscated by the FBI during Epstein's later arrest. Smells like a rat to me. All right, so while Wolff said Epstein believed that Trump snitched to the police or the FBI about those activities, this is Epstein's belief as reported by Wolff. Of course, we have to give him the benefit of the doubt, but not a documented factual assertion or official charge. The claim centers on interviews and anecdotal accounts rather than direct documentation from Siege. But Wolff has described it repeatedly in public statements and podcast discussions tied to his book. So, looks like a rat, walks like a rat, sounds like a rat. It might just be Donald Trump who's a rat, who ratted out Donald Trump to the FBI, like a rat does, to get rid of the guy who was his competition for the young girls. Oh my God. If this, not that this should ever surprise anybody, the shock, it's not even a shock for me, but you're just getting used to it just being awful and horrible. These were some horrible people. Epstein, horrible person. Trump, just as horrible, if not worse. But I would suggest, this is just me, find Michael Wolff's. There's some audio about him talking about these things. He's on some podcasts you might want to check out. I think maybe Midas Touch and Brian Tyler Cohen, and see what interviews they're doing with him. And there's going to be more coming out. But I seriously, once again, think that the entire government knew what was going on because there was too many powerful people involved in this. I think, and I'm more than sure, that the FBI knew everything about this, every bit of it. I'm even pretty sure that the Mossad and other foreign entities knew everything about this. And these were some horrible, horrible people. So if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, sounds like a duck, it's probably a rat.